Hello everyone and welcome to your Money Q&A question of the day. I'm your host Stacy Johnson and this question is brought to you by MoneyTalksNews.com, the best in personal finance news and advice since 1991. You ready? Here we go. Today's question comes from Ange. Ange says, which is best, banks or credit unions? Well, Ange, this one's pretty easy, but here are three things you need to know. I'm going to tell you that credit unions are better overall. Are there exceptions? You bet there are. But there are three reasons why. Well, there are pluses and minuses. Let's go over three different things. First of all, the reason I can say that credit unions are typically better than banks is because they are non-profit. Okay, so that means unlike a bank, which is formed to make as much money as possible, a credit union is non-profit, meaning not-for-profit, meaning that it is there for the benefits of its members. Now, why does that matter? Because if you're not trying to make a profit, you can pay more on your savings account and you can charge less on your loan, right? So if you're a credit union or a customer of a credit union, you're going to find lower rates on loans, higher rates on savings, probably more personal service because they're smaller, although not always. Some banks can be good at that too. But credit unions can often mean more money in your pocket, and that's why I suggest them. Now, one thing that people think that credit unions are bad for is being able to access your money from anywhere. I mean, generally speaking, after all, credit unions are local, aren't they? So what happens if you're from Florida and you need to draw money out in Colorado? Well, credit unions, not all, but most credit unions participate in what's called a shared branching network. So that means that they basically pool their resources, and I can go to some other credit union in Colorado and take out money from my account here in Florida. You see what I mean? They're cooperating with each other. And so that eliminates that problem. Now, there are some drawbacks to credit unions which you should be aware of. Not everything is perfect. Generally speaking, they will have fewer bells and whistles. So for example, rewards on your debit card or something like that, or rewards on their credit cards. So you may have, not always, but you may have fewer bells and whistles. So you want to shop those services. Whenever you're thinking about switching, you want to write down what it is exactly that you're looking for. Do you want ATM network? Do you want better savings rates? Do you want lower loan rates? In other words, figure out what it is you want from your account and then go out and compare those services. So I hope that answers your question. And by the way, we've got a lot more info on this topic at MoneyTalksNews.com. Just do a search for credit unions. That's all you need to do. And now let's close out our session today with a little financial expression. This is from Groucho Marx. And here's what he says. While money can't buy happiness, it certainly lets you choose your own form of misery. Pretty funny, Groucho. That's all I've got for today, guys. Make it a profitable day and meet me here next time.